Hi guys, welcome to this module where we'll work on the first interior image. Here's the scene I've prepared for you. We have the basic interior model, as well as assets from our partners. You'll have all you need to finish the render. Textures can be found in your working files. Let's start by placing the sofa and carpet in the interior. I will select the floor and walls and freeze the selection. This way, it will be easier to select the things inside. Next, let's create the Corona camera. I will create it outside the interior. Let's align the target with the camera so it's nice and straight. Then I will move the whole camera up to 100 centimeters. Usually, I set interior cameras around that height. Cameras that are positioned lower than human eye level works way better in interiors. Place the whole camera inside. Now, we don't see much. We have to decrease the focal length, so the camera view is more wide. You can see that we will have to go to around 20 millimeters, which is fairly wide and very dynamic. Usually, I prefer something around 30-35 millimeters, which gives more natural-looking results, as it is closer to the human eye. In this case, we're outside the interior though. Luckily, when working in 3D, we don't have to worry about that. We can just clip the camera. Let me show you how it works. Let's enable camera clipping here in the settings. I will also show it in the viewport. You can see this line here that is indicating what is clipped. Let's increase the near distance. You can see that the interior is cut by this line. We can simply set it up so it isn't visible in the camera view, but at the same time, it cuts the wall in front of us. Here's the difference between 20 and 35mm shots. In my opinion, the one on the right is way better. Let's go back to setting the camera. I will change the selection to a camera. You can do it on the main toolbar as well, so it's easier to select. I will enable the composition script. I will put the link to it below the video so you can download it in case you don't have it already. In this image, I will go with the golden ratio composition rule. I will switch the selection set back to all and move the rug a bit closer to us. Then let's move the camera. I want to have this wall in the middle centered. Also, I will move the whole camera a bit closer to the scene. I will move the target a bit down so the sofa is on the bottom line of the composition line. Great! Next, let's select the tables and the chair from Modelat and move it to the interior. Let me hide the rug so it's easier to position the assets. Also, I will move the target closer so we don't select the camera by mistake. The camera and target are on the same level, so it doesn't matter where the target is, as long as you move it on the y-axis. Let's rotate this table by 45 degrees, so we have a nice variation. Also, I will rotate this one just a little bit so it looks better in the view. Position this table here. Nice! Let's rotate the chair. I will see how it works with the composition rule. You can see it's positioned nicely in the bottom right corner. Let's copy the chair and rotate it the other way. Great! Lastly, let's enable depth field in the camera settings. As we move the target, we have to override the focus. I will use the value method. You can see where the focus is here in the viewport. I will set it up somewhere here, close to the edge of the sofa. F-stop 16 is fine, as I want to have pretty much everything in focus. I still prefer to enable the depth field as it might give a subtle increase in photorealism.